have reached the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome, everyone, to Glendale, Arizona. This is the Verbo Fiesta Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the North Carolina Tar Heels, taking on last year's national champions, the Auburn Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. Team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. He opened the semifinal game with a pass. With the catch, it's Henderson.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
That completion makes it second and short. They'll run it from the gun. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Important moment early in this playoff game. Opening drive, they face third down. Looks like he's going to run it. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
How about this call here on third down, Chris? They go with the RPO. The quarterback makes the right read. He's able to extend this drive by getting the yards that they needed to get to the marker.
Auburn getting set for the 1st and 10 coming up. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up to take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
Here's the second down play. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, UNC. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment. They have taken the lead in this semifinal game.
Boy, that's a 14-point swing on the opening drive. Instead of worrying about giving up points, not only do they come up with this interception, but to take it into the end zone, they're an extra point away from really giving their offense an edge.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Return begins inside the 10. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field now. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick-6 last time out here. Grab down the middle. It's Cook. Tackle made after a big gain.
We'll see if the defense stays in zone after that big play. If they can change things up on this drive and get a little bit more aggressive.
Gain moves the ball to the 40. It'll be first down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
And I talk to defensive coordinators all over the country, and they're quick to point out the term affecting the quarterback. They kind of almost get offended when you want to talk to them about sacks. Sometimes it's just about getting into his face, affecting his vision. It's exactly what they did right here.
Second down after the incompletion. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Caught behind the line. It's Henderson. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Great patience here. Great execution by the entire offense. The quarterback kind of baits the defense towards him, drops it off to the back, and he's got a convoy in front of him for a nice first down.
First and 10 now for the offense. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Handoff here from the shotgun. And tests the middle and gets stuck. That is just not open for business today.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
Second down play coming up. Clear movement before the snap, and it'll be a false start. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. The receiver makes the catch. And they'll get him down that time.
How about the offense here dialing up a good zone beater? Let's give credit to the coordinator for calling the right play at the right time and the receiver finding the hole in that zone.
Offense moving closer to the line again after that catch. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. It's caught. And they get the conversion there. First down now from the 33.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on third down. They hit it. They keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
looks right for a quick completion. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Back to throw again. That's caught. It's Henderson. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Linebackers trying to confuse this offense now. He'll hand it off. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Gonna run it. It's Henderson. Tackle, but 1st down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a 1st down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that 1st down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
That's a new set of downs, and it's 1st and goal for the offense. Single back, takes the handoff. Touchdown, Auburn, as they fight back here in this playoff game. That kind of execution, the long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up 1st downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
And they tack on the extra point. Momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Off to the right side. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
So the running play stopped on 1st down. Brings up 2nd and 10 from their 25. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Gets made on the out route. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
High completion sets up an important 3rd down play. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. Grab behind the line, it's Smith. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Chris, in my opinion, what we just witnessed is one of the toughest things to do in football as a defender, and that's making an open field tackle. A lot of times, those one-on-one matchups against shifty receivers, the receiver wins. This time, the Let's tip our cap to that defender. Great play.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. Touchdown, Tigers. The special teams strike in this playoff game. Enormous moment. A punt return to take the lead in a playoff game, a moment we're not going to forget.
And keep in mind, they're playing to get to the national championship, and you make this play, the return man makes the play, but really it were the blocks that set him up to be able to give him enough room in that alley to get him to the end zone. Great job by the entire unit.
And the point after is right down the middle. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. This one is not returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. Over the middle and incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, it's going to cost you.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage. Auburn in the lead as we break for the quarter. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. We begin the quarter with a crucial play, offense setting up for this third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Fires it to the wideout. Lucky for the junior quarterback that didn't get picked off.
Well, you can see what happens when you try to squeeze it into a tight window. An incompletion is probably the best result you could have hoped for, because an interception is the most likely outcome anytime you throw into double cover.
And the Tar Heels will send their punt team onto the field. Remember, his first attempt was returned for a touchdown. And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. And the coverage team makes the touch, so no return on the play.
Well, the coverage unit does their job here. They're fired up, and they should be. Of course, the punter got some help from his friend, the football, right? What a kick to set them up in a good spot for the defense to go to work.
And the Auburn offense back out on the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. Looking for some space. It's Henderson. Gets the first and still running. Now here he goes. And he finally goes out of bounds after a huge gain on the ground. Nice play.
Man, this guy can fly. He gets one crease in the defense, and phew, he is gone. This guy is as fast as there is in the game.
An explosive play flips the field and suddenly puts this offense into scoring position in enemy territory. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking for his big tight end. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver.
Well, Chris, as you know, anymore in college football, these tight ends are essentially wide receivers. They move them all over the place and try to find a good matchup. And they had one. They're just unable to complete the pass.
That play makes it 2nd and 10. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Bringing pressure. Screen to the receiver in the flat. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
Just a tremendous play here by the corner. Yeah, the offense does complete the pass, but the corner comes up, makes a nice form tackle while driving that offensive player back in the process.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Oh, the pass is picked off. Could take it all the way. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
And the North Carolina offense is back out there on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Under pressure, just lets it go.
Boy, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. From the shotgun, drops back. And this one is caught. Defense makes the stop very close to a 1st down.
Well, I like how the quarterback used his eyes to move the defense and then came back and made an accurate throw there on the quick slant.
Crucial 3rd down play after that completion. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Oh, and he can't hang on to it. That's a guy known for his hands. Couldn't pick it off. Brings up 4th down.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the 2nd half.
Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their 1st timeout. And a quick timeout called by the offense after the play.
Timeout, North Carolina.
Fourth down and 2 coming up as they try to keep the drive going. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up there.
Oh, my gosh. A drop pass here on this 4th down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a 1st down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
And the Auburn offense trots back onto the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Trying to find some room. It's Henderson. Picks up a short gain, but is swarmed by the defense flying to the football.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Looking for a man. Pressure is coming. The junior trying to take a shot, but overthrows his man.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
After the incompletion, the lineup here for 3rd and 7. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Breaks loose at the 45. And they do pick up first down yardage. Set up now at the 44.
Boy, another nice gain by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. Direct snap. The Wildcat look doesn't get much that time. Just a few on the play. Offense getting set. Second down play here. He's looking to throw. Quick throw. Catch made on the out route. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Chris, that's another positive gain for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
This Auburn offense is moving quickly down the field. Quick pass, the catch is made. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher second down on the way.
Well, sometimes these wide receiver screens, the quarterback simply needs to play the numbers game to the outside, and he can avoid these negative plays in the future. Pretty much that simple.
Now it's second down here. Movement at the second level of the defense now. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Caught in the backfield. It's Henderson. And he's brought down. Good job by the defense getting through the blockers. He'll be stopped short of the first down.
You can see what the offense is trying to do here with this screenplay, but they avoid disaster by at least getting a few positive yards. The defense doing a great job of anticipating the screen here.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Looking to chuck it again. The pass rush closing in. Oh, that's just a throwaway there on 3rd down. And now a 4th down play coming up.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And that will extend their lead even further.
Yeah, I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. And the quarterback keeps it here.
Oh, gosh, give this defense all the credit in the world. They had their eyes in the right position, playing assignment football. Quarterback just looking for daylight, couldn't find anywhere to go there on the keeper on the option. Again, that's great assignment football by the defense.
Second down after that previous play. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. On the move now. Pulls it in. It's Smith. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. They're going to run it here. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Because I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Caught near the sticks. It's Davidson. He's brought down, but an explosive play through the air. Auburn now operating in the red zone. And looking to throw now on first down. Receiver makes the catch. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
I thought the defense was in pretty good position there. They sat back and had good coverage, eyes on the quarterback, but you almost got to just give the quarterback and the receiver credit for being able to come up with that completion.
Hunter takes the toss, runs to his left. Couldn't quite get in. Tackled down at the 2-yard line. Excellent run.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
The offense knocking on the door here with a 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Touchdown, Auburn. Still no answer for this offense.
Oh, man, these
these guys will not be stopped. Talk about putting up points before halftime and then really putting some distance on the scoreboard. This defense is officially reeling.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Extra point makes it a 17-point game. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. It's a short completion to the big tight end. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down. And the Tar Heels hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Looking for some space. It's Smith. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
It's 3rd down. Quarterback in the shotgun. He'll take a deep shot. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. That's enough for a first down. This offense set up in scoring position at the 40. The defense with more pre-snap movement. On the tight end, grabs it over the middle. The offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field, trying to connect from 41 yards away. He knocks it through with confidence. Minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Back out onto the field. The ground game ineffective in the first half. Let's see if they stay patient or look to open up with a pass game. They test the middle of the defense but get nothing.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
Tight end goes in motion. Quarterback keeps the football. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
It's a nice job by this defense. They saw option. They actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read. Then they corral him for a loss. You can tell they worked hard on that in practice.
3rd down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Lets it go quickly. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down at the 42.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
They test the middle to get stopped. That one goes nowhere. He'll throw it off the run-pass option. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. And the Tar Heels come up to the line in a hurry-up. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Delivers quickly to the left side. Makes the grab and keeps the foot in bounds. That's going to be enough for a first down. Great play.
Good job by this offensive line and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on third down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
Looking to throw it on first down. Delivers quickly to the left side. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
Oh, my gosh. They go for the big play, and they drop. Boy, that hurts, and it hurts their momentum. A chance at a big play.
Important second down play coming up. Here's a quick throw off the play fake.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Looking to throw again. Caught over the middle. It's Barber. That moves the football to the 27 and a first down. And the Tar Heels come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Fans of the defense got to be frustrated. The offense cannot be stopped here. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Makes the grab. Can he get there? Brought down. The completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. The receiver grabs it. Touchdown, Tar Heels. Strong game by this quarterback. So with playoff pressure, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this. They're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. PHC is good. They still trail, though. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
North Carolina, 7.
They're returning from inside the 10-yard line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. It's an out route. The catch made. That'll pick up first down yardage very near the 40.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
The gain moves the ball to the 39. It'll be first down. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side. Makes the catch downfield.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. He'll look to throw it here on second down. It's a wide receiver screen. Good execution. Gets a block and gets the first down.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more positive yards after the catch here.
Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. The sure hands. It's Henderson. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down.
Chris, much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
So the first snap in the red zone, and this defense, I'll tell you what, they are up for the challenge. A big sack that could really lessen the damage on this drive.
Those big guys up front will have to regroup now. It's 2nd and 14. Quarterback drops back. Lets it fly to the wideout. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he scores. Touchdown, Tigers. Extra point try coming now. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Play action here on first down. He escapes the pocket. Grab made near the sidelines. Good job keeping the foot in bounds. That'd be enough for a first down.
The defense here went with softer coverage, played some zone. I think the quarterback and the receiver recognized that. Good job of coming back to the football, and the quarterback put it right where it had to be for the first down.
So one play moves the ball to the 41. Another first down. Running back grabs it on the screen. Pickup is 5 yards, so it's 2nd down and 5.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And he's wrapped up short of the marker there as the time runs down here in the third quarter. And it's Auburn in front as we take a break for the quarter. And as we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. Big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Back in motion now. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Challenging play for the offense. They face third and long here from their own 43. Looking to throw yet again. He's running out of time here. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure worked. So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on fourth down. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Quick throw to his receiver. Oh, he makes the catch. And this offense picks up the first down. They tackle it with the 44.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. It never counted.
Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack. And the Tar Heels tussle to the line to run the hurry-up.
Well, you talk about blowing a play up. What a job by this defense. That is a big-time loss from the sack. But look at the offense. They're keeping the tempo going. I'm surprised.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Nice grab. It's Barber. And they bring it down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. Quick completion to the tight end. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up fourth down. The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. He's throwing for it on fourth down. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. Touchdown, North Carolina. Great connection there for 6 points. That score makes things a lot more interesting here in the fourth quarter with a spot in the national championship game on the line.
This feels like a playoff game now. You can see it on the guys' faces. That was a momentum punch. Now the focus shifts to the opposition. Can they march down and answer, or will they wilt to the pressure?
Now the try here for the extra point. The extra point gets him within a touchdown, 31-24. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
North Carolina, 20.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team.
And your Auburn Tigers take over first and 10.
And the Auburn offense is back out on the field now. This game just got tighter. The temptation might be to sit on this lead, but we'll see how aggressive they get. And brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
second down after that run on the previous play. There's the handoff. Makes the catch, but the defense breaks in the ball, and it's a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And it's intercepted, a crushing play. They get him down after a short return, but interception gets the football back to the offense at the 36.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
And the Tar Heels offense is back out on the field. Dropping back, it's Lopez. And it's incomplete, just missed the wide receiver there.
Well, this defense has been lights out all year long. In fact, it's been one of the best pass defenses in the country. Big reason why they're in this playoff, and they're living up to that standard today.
Offense facing a 2nd and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. No connection there. The pass is incomplete.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Looking for the wideout. What a catch! They make the tackle, but the offense now set up with a first down at the 21.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go at the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. The pocket breaking down. Receiver makes the grab. They bring him down, but that play will set up a 1st and goal now at the 10.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
And the Tar Heels will try to keep this drive moving. Trap him for a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
This offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. Falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Here we are late in a close game. Crucial play coming up. 3rd and long. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They'll stop him short. The completion gained 5 yards, but brings up 4th down.
Great job here by the defense. 3rd down and long. You drop back in coverage, keep everything in front of you, force that quarterback to have to check the ball down, and then you rally to the football to force this 4th down. Great job here by the D.
So here we go. Down 1 score. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Looking downfield, it's Lopez. Launching one to the end zone. And the pass is incomplete. A crucial misfire here late in the game. And the ball will turn over on downs.
Oh, so close to coming up with that conversion here on 4th down in the 4th quarter. Close football game. Now you got to rely on your own defense to come up with a stop and hope you get one more chance.
And the Auburn offense back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Leaning on the run game here late. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Second down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Kind of a fine line here, Chris, for me when it comes to throwing a screen pass. You don't want to throw it too early. Obviously, the defense reacts quickly and can sniff it out. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late and potentially get sacked. You got to make sure it hits just right for this play to work.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down. And here comes the punter onto the field. No chance for a return. That football bounces away from the returner and heads out of bounds. The North Carolina offense is back out there on the field. Hard-fought playoff game comes down to this. Can the offense find the end zone late here? And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring it down. The final 2 minutes here. This defense trying to hang on. The offense trying to make a play to win it. In this game with a shot at the championship game on the line. Can the offense step up? Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Oh, and he's got it down inside the 20.
You know, we've seen this guy make a lot of plays, but one of the things that really stands out to me is his desire to want to come down with the ball. Here, the ball is deflected. Instead of giving up on the play, he still has that desire to come up with the catch to help his quarterback out.
All right, serious drama here. The semifinal game comes down to the final couple minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And the back gets the football.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional. I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Contact as he threw it. Incomplete, but a late flag comes in. A lot of contact. That penalty would be a coaching point in position meetings this week. I'm sure that player is going to get an earful from the coach. And the Tar Heels will line up now. It's 1st and goal. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Catch made, looking for the goal line. And he'll be brought down. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
timeout called by the offense after the play, trying to preserve as much clock as possible. A solid first down gain sets the ball up close to the goal line. Can they finish it off here on second and goal? And the quarterback will just sneak it now. Touchdown, UNC. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
What a touchdown by this offense. They're down 1 now, an extra point away from tying this game up with under 2 minutes to go.
And they get set now to try the PAT.
For the extra point.
The PAT is up and good, and we are all tied here in the final quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there.
And your Auburn Tigers will take over first and 10.
Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Handoff in a single back formation.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, of this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving this running back to football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking for a receiver. To dart to the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. A huge gain moves the ball to the plus 22. Great scoring position now.
How about that? The receiver had nobody around him. That's frankly embarrassing for this defense when you let someone deep downfield go completely uncovered.
So one enormous play, and this offense is threatening almost into the red zone. And here's the handoff. Nowhere to run up the middle. Defense takes their third and final timeout of the half to talk strategy.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And a timeout is taken with just 1 second remaining in the game.
Auburn.
Looks like the coach decides to go for 3 points here. Here comes the field goal team. And it comes down to this, a chance to put his team in the lead in the final stages of this one. It's good! This playoff run continues with a kick for the ages. That's a great performance in the pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically, and they get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser starts the offseason. The winner moves on. And so do we. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.